Television actor Sidharth Shukla had emerged as the winner of Bigg Boss 13 and had made a name for himself in the industry. Today we unfold some forgotten pages from Sidharth's life that unveil his equation with love. Number 1. Sidharth Shuklas Alish relationship with Rashami Desai. Sidharth Shukla and Rashmi Desai were rumored to be dating each other even before entering the reality show Bigg Boss 13. Nevertheless, Sidharth has always refuted those rumors and had called them baseless. Rashmi has developed a serious liking for Sidharth and he has also been reciprocating. Only time will tell if it's a serious relationship or not, but for the moment they are spending a lot of time together. Number 2. Sidharth Shukla was reportedly all set to marry Arthursingh. Before entering Bigg Boss 13's house, Arthursingh was linked with Siddharth Shukla and there was also rumors that their engagement was called off. However, Aarti had rubbished the rumors and had stated that there was no truth in these speculations about her personal life. In one of the episodes, Arthursingh was seen in a conversation with co-contestant Vaani Bhattacharjee and had admitted that her link-up rumors with Sidharth Shukla did bother her to some extent. Number 3. Sidharth Shukla's relationship with Shefali Jariwala. In an interview with Bollywood Live, Shefali had opened up about her relationship with her ex-boyfriend Sidharth Shukla. She had said, "See, initially we bonded and then we had a bad fight. After he came back from the secret room, our equation got better. Both of us are very logical people." Number 4. Sidharth Shukla's affair with Vaani Bhattacharjee. After grabbing the headlines for his on and off intimacy with Shenaaz Gill for some time on the show Bigg Boss 13, Sidharth was also reportedly in love with co-contestant Vaani. However, the latter was equally involved with Sidharth and most of the time the duo was seen indulging in tumults of PDA inside the house and could not stop gazing at one another. Number 5. Sidharth Shukla and Akansha Puri. In one of the most watched episodes, Siddharth Shukla and Paras Chhabra had once indulged in an intense war of words. During their fight, Paras had shockingly revealed that Sidharth was once in a relationship with his then-girlfriend Akansha Puri. However, Akansha had stated that whenever Paras Chhabra gets furious or hyper, he just wants to win the argument and say anything that comes to his mouth. She had also clarified and had said that they had never taken their bonding to the dating level. Number 6. Siddharth Shukla and Tanisha Mukherji. One of the unknown affairs of Siddharth Shukla's love life was his Alish relationship with Bollywood actress Kajol's younger sister Tanisha Mukherji. According to a source, they were seen bonding over coffee at a cafe in Mumbai and were even indulged in some PDA. The source was quoted as saying, "Tanisha and Sidharth were engrossed into each other, so much so that they didn't realize that everyone was noticing them." However, Sidharth Shukla had rubbished rumors of him dating Tanisha. Number 7. Siddharth Shukla and Shenaaz Gill. According to a report, Sidharth and Shenaaz Gill had become each other's forever after having a court marriage in December 2020. The publication sources had further claimed that the madly in love couple was going to have a traditional wedding soon to inform their fans, friends, and public about their eternal bond. Sidharth Shukla was one of the most loved actors of all time and will always be remembered for his intense and romantic performances in his shows and films.